Okay. So we're here at Celia Clinton Elementary with Reading Partners. And Anna, can you tell me how long you've been doing this?
I started over maybe September of 2016, and this is my first year doing Reading Partners, but I tutor for like 6 to 8 hours a week, and I really love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been working with Lorena?
Since about the same time.
Okay.
I tutor her once a week. It used to be twice a week. Or no, actually just once a week. Yeah. But usually on Fridays I'll do makeup sessions, and I help out with like kids who were absent, and yeah.
And Lorena, do you enjoy working with her? What's the best thing about
Read.
You like reading? Yeah. And have you noticed a lot of progress in this time?
Yeah, a lot with all my students, and Lorena actually just started beginning readers, so we're really excited about that. She was an emerging reading, and now she's stepped up to beginners.
Okay. What grade are you in?
First.
Yeah, yeah. And you're how old? How old are you? 7. Wow. And you work with more than one student?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I work with, let me see, I have to count. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students regularly. And then, like I said, on Friday, I'll just have kids who need makeup sessions.
What inspired you to get involved?
Well, I've always wanted to help kids and with reading, and I found out about this through volunteermatch.org, and so I know it really helps out a kid to have someone to look up to and with reading. I know it helped me when I was little. I would see the big kids, come in from high school or college and just help us out to learn how to read, and that really, made me think, it's my time to give back. So, yeah.
What kind of books do you like to read?
Princess.
Princess books? Yeah.
Frogs.
Oh, okay.
Frogs.
Bears.
Yeah. And do you have kids with different, obviously different, where they're starting at in their abilities?
Yeah, they're, like they begin either in ERs or emerging readers or beginning readers. And I actually have a student right now that's in comprehensive reading, and it's just awesome to see where they start and then where they, have their progress at. And it's just, it's honestly really cool to see all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are some of your kids, I'm guessing here, maybe not native English speakers?
Yeah. The majority I tutor are Hispanic, and it really helps out that you're bilingual because they feel comfortable. Some of my students, I told them, hey, how many languages do you guys speak? And they go, I speak 2. And I'm like, which ones? They say English and Spanish. Well, me too. And then right away it's that click. So it really does help to be bilingual. So.
And do you focus on, you'll be reading one book at a time and then move to another?
Yeah, we read one book per session, and for like the tutor read aloud. And then if we don't finish that book, we'll read it. We'll finish it next session. But each session also has a book that's part of the lesson that actually like goes with the lesson plan. Like today we learned the sound for C, and so that book will mainly have words with C or words with ing, depending on what the lesson is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the students ever bring books to you that they want to read that may not be part of the plan itself?
They haven't yet. Yeah. I haven't even thought of that. That's a good idea. Yeah. They do enjoy I guess, the book reports that they bring to like their house. And one of my students told me that she has like a library going on at her house because all the books that she can take home, and they don't have to bring it back, they just keep it. So it's part of their own little personal library. Yeah.
Did you have some questions? Okay. And what book are you reading right now?
How about that one? Frog?
I think it was like Froggy's first time swimming, something like that. There's so many books we've read. Yeah, we read Stella Luna a couple weeks ago, and she loved it. Yeah,
So what would you say to other people that might be considering volunteering for this?
First of all, do it.
Yeah.
It really does help students out. Just 1 hour a week really does help. I know that students who don't read at a proficiency level at by third grade have like 4 times a higher chance of dropping out. So, I mean, that alone should make people really, want to make sure that, the kids in their community are succeeding. So, I love it.
Yeah. So
this actually,
go ahead.
oh, sorry, I was going to say, this actually made me change my major to speech pathology because I kind of learned about it. It was going towards teaching, and then I had learned about speech pathology, so you learn a lot about kids and how they work, how they are. So it's really rewarding just to see how they, progress, their progress.
Okay. Are there moments when you'll see that maybe something is really clicking that may not have been before, or?
Oh yeah. I feel like every lesson there's one little moment. Especially like when you walk to get the student from their classroom. Hey, how's your day going? Oh, it's going good. And they tell you about their family, their lunch, their time at recess. So it's not just, hey, let's sit down, do a lesson, and get this over with. It's you actually have a communication with the student and a bond. Like my student Lorena, she when I go pick her up now, she'll want to hold my hand. So she's so cute. Yeah. But there is a special bond, I feel like, for sure. And they, I talk to them about college, and then they want to, learn more about it. And oh my gosh, hey, the college classes, they sound, like it's something big, and so yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Most of our volunteers, we ask our volunteers to volunteer for 1 hour a week, so it's a pretty exceptional volunteer when they're here for more than 1 hour and even up to 5. That's pretty extraordinary. So this is like a really special situation here. So thank you so much.
Yeah.